MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Tyson Ross will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Striding into the box, number 22. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
First baseman, number 22.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball 1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home. And I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home win.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Hot shot down the line. Foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready now, Willie Mays. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy is flat out one of the best players in the game today. Let me tell you, he's got power, he's got speed, he's clutch, he does it all. No one more fun to watch in this game, so sit back and enjoy.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set, and the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a looper to left. Chu will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Kenny Lofton.
Now in the box, Kenny Lofton. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Eddie Harris, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Hit out towards second. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Settling in now, Buddy Bell. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers go down quickly there, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now, number 38. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Fielder, number 38.
First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in, Mitchell Friedman. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. One count. Here's the pitch, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Andrus on to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Sammy Huffman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Adrian Beltre. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. It's all about this catcher. He has got a cannon. You better be alert when you're on the bases. He'll throw to first. He'll throw behind runners at second. He'll throw the second on steals. He'll throw to third. He loves to throw, and he's got a cannon he shows off.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Misses, ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Alomar ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box now, Brian Camp comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Camp.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hot shot to 3rd and handled for the first out.
Batting 9th, 3rd baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
So striding in, A.J. Metcalf. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes, 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
The 1-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Smoke toward the hole. From his knees. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
Number 22.
Stepping in now, number 22, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, that's a great call for the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Metcalf rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Mays rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
In now, Kenny Lofton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Out of play off to the right.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Hops this one up. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Indians 2 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Carlos Gomez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Carlos Gomez.
First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to left field. Camp is under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Batting 8th, left fielder Shin-Soo Choo.
So 1 away now. That'll bring in Shin-Soo Choo. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. And he misses 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
And he struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Digging in, James Loney. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ball game. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Here's the pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Alomar has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Indians 2 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 38. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 2.
And so after getting the ground ball
Mitchell.
with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in to try it again. Mitchell Friedman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Sammy Huffman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Camp.
Striding in once again, Brian Camp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Brian Camp has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Standing in now, A.J. Metcalf, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
3-1. Here it is. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 22.
Ready for another shot now. Number 22. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Andrus.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw gets the speedy Andrus at first, and the bunt attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Buddy.
Digging in for his second at bat, Buddy Bell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, still down 3-0. Alex Claudio is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Alex Claudio.
Ready once again, Willie Mays. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. In there, strike 1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Mazara ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. And good for him. Willie Mays has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. This pitch is popped up. Bell is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Kenny Lofton.
Digging in once again, Kenny Lofton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 38.
Stepping up to the plate, number 38 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitchell Friedman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. Sammy Huffman would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit down the third baseline, but foul. Tapped up the third base line. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. So digging in now, Sammy Huffman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's the 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that is off the wall. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. In now, Brian Camp, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Set to deliver on 2-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gomez on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 6-0. Ready for another chance? Adrian Beltre will start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. Now look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And this is fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 6 and the Rangers nothing. Ready for another chance? A.J. Metcalf. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Number 22.
Stepping in now, number 22. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Out of play. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Hey, that's not the
Center
guy
fielder,
you're going to see doubled up
Willie
very often. So
Mays.
that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Standing in now, Willie Mays. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Indians 6 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this
Leading out
at
for
bat
the
0 for
Rangers.
1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And this will be fouled away.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Left side. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And sixth inning to get the
deck
first
for the
hit.
Rangers.
Let's go, boys. It's
Left
getting a little
fielder.
boring. About time.
Shin Shu.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, designated hitter, James
Digging in to
Loney.
try it again. James Loney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ground ball. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Hit to short. On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Ready for another shot now. Elvis Andrus. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bit off the outside. It's 1 and 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
What an at-bat. 8 pitches, and on the 8th pitch, he gets a fastball and gets a base hit. That's what you call seeing everything the pitcher has to offer.
Into the box, Rougned Odor, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hitter's up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
Here it comes, 2-0. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light, 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Ready with the 3-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Into the box now, Buddy Bell, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Friedman finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Tribe lead this one 6-2. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
23, Jeremy Jeffress.
Roberto Alomar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Roberto Alomar.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1. Way out in front. Hit out towards second. Odor has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in once again, Kenny Lofton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
In now, number 38, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Standing in now, Mitchell Friedman, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly. And it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Willie busting back in and challenging. It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now another 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 0-2 coming. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Chu has a read on it. And the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Indians on top, 7-2. Stepping into the box, Adrian Beltre. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Adrian Beltre.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here comes the 1-0. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. But a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mays comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line to the right side, but foul. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out with the man at first. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner will get back standing. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. And he just misses with a curveball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Trevor Rosenthal will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Camp. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in once again, A.J. Metcalf. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 22.
Now at the plate, number 22. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Two and 0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Odor has to hurry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Willie Mays.
Keone Kela is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Keone Kela.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw won't get him. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. One 0 count. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set, and a 3-0 offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready once again, Roberto Alomar. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in and looking for more, Kenny Lofton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Indians lead it 8-2. Corey Kluber enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Corey Kluber.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Chu. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Set to deliver on 2-1. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. James Loney is on deck. Here it is on 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now this is swung on and missed by Chu as he's dispatched for the first out. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Into the box now, James Loney. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's only 1 for 10. Has a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now. Rougned Odor is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, third baseman, Buddy Bell.
Now in the box, Buddy Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Kluber pauses. First pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Has a look, now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. A nice look there at the Dallas skyline as we're back with baseball from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Now batting, number 38. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Number 38.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just short, hit hard. There is Andrus. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Well, that's his third hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Into the box now, Mitchell Friedman in the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. On the move is Gomez. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Sammy Huffman.
Stepping up now, Sammy Huffman. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's inside. 2-0. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Brian Camp waits on deck. Three and 0. Here it is. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Camp.
Striding in, Brian Camp. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
First and second now, 1 man out. That's a ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Scorched to third. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, third baseman, A.J.
Stepping in,
Metcalf.
A.J. Metcalf. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. To 2-2 now.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Indians strand a couple, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Stepping into the box, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Adrian Beltre.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1 on its way. Fouled straight back. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
3-1. Here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gomez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 tonight's final. Eddie Harris earns his first win of the season. Tyson Ross was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 3 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.